Hey guys, right now it is a frog annoyance time, but right now it's a really important time. We've now owned the Kubota 1 year. We are just now approaching our 200-hour service, which I did pick up the supplies that were needed from that from Essex just the other day. So right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this all cleaned up. It's been doing a lot of work. A couple things here since it's finally warm now. It's actually shorts weather. So I figure I'll show you here. I got you on the tripod, so if you hear any of that noise, that's what that's from. It's just a little easier for me to do that than switch the camera around a bunch of times. But here we go. We're just going to look at this. We are at 199.7. This is what it looks like. You know, as wet as it has been, I did get to use it a little bit. I put the box blade on. I had to use it for some stuff. I was moving some skids around, so I had the forks on. I did bucket some stuff and do a couple other things because I had like 10 hours to go till I was to my 200-hour service. But now that we're at this point, we're going to work on getting this thing cleaned up. I'm actually going to go over it. I got some blue paper towels. I'm going to wipe off some of the excess grease, and then I'm going to blow it down with some compressed air to get all the dust and dirt off of it. And then we're going to give this thing a bath, and we're going to make it shiny. Alright, well, I'm not quite sure what all that got because I actually just realized that the battery died. But we got everything blown down. Like I said, I got some of these blue shop towels, and I'm going to wipe off some of the grease around the fittings since I'm going to be washing it down, and then I'll be re-greasing everything. So that way we can get any of the grease that has the dirt in, that which did its job and kept the dirt out of all the fittings. We can just replace that with all new now when we re-grease everything. Alright, so another part of actually when you're down in here and you're cleaning. Man, really? Alright, so like I said, I'm busy wiping the grease off, the dirty stuff, before, and then I will be re-greasing this. So, anybody that's thinking that. But it makes it nice, you know, you can get in here, you know, and you can double check. You know, you're checking your pins, you're checking your lock bolts, making sure anything in here that's dirty, you know, you're getting that bad grease out of the way, obviously, and just kind of inspecting everything also while you're doing this, because you're doing a full clean over. They say a dirty tractor is a used tractor and they're made to be dirty. That is true, but a clean tractor is a well-serviced tractor also. Alright, you can see down in here, this one, I didn't even touch this one yet. Some greasy stuff. Alright, so this is a new pressure washer we unboxed a couple months ago. It's finally springtime, so we're actually able to try this thing out. It comes with the oil. You need to add that. It's kind of like no longer brand new once you do this. this valve on. Alright, we got our gun open. We're starting to get pressure here. Look at that. Got water coming out of the end. There we go. And now you want to start it. Button to start. Fuel on. Choke on. Off on. Alright. Let's see what happens. Now that we got that working, this is what we're doing. Alright, well, we got everything washed up. I think that's about as far as we're going to be able to get today because it's starting to rain. But we still have to wipe off some dirt and some grease. This is a pretty good wash down. If you do use a pressure washer, you have to be really careful where you're actually blowing the pressure. That's why I used the lowest tip and I set my pressure washer pretty low because I wasn't sure how this was going to act or if it was going to cause any damage, because you can actually damage stuff with a pressure washer. So I kind of just hit everything, made sure I got most of the dirt off, wasn't too worried about the tires. You can see maybe that they're still a little brown from the mud stain in them, but cleaned off the foot area, you know, and just got most of pretty much any of the dirt and the dust that was on the tractor. So I'm going to pull this thing in for the night and then it can dry off whenever it dries off, because it rains every other day here on the east side. So till next video, when we're actually doing some service work, this is where we start. Clean tractor is a reliable tractor.